Well, it is a lovely classic cup atmosphere here today. Very different feel to the usual pressure of league football. Welcome to everyone. Here's how things stand. The home side came away from their travels in the first leg, having suffered a narrow defeat, and they are hoping that this home advantage will help them to turn things round. The fans certainly have a major part to play here, and they're ready to play it. It's a very, very good turnout. We are in the port city of Porto, and this unmistakably the Estadio do Dragão. Blue, certainly the colour. Leipzig know what they have to do, and they look up for it.
Well, Peter, it's a small deficit, one that looks reversible if they can get the crowd on their side and just keep their heads against opponents whose primary objective will be pretty obvious in just trying to frustrate them and starve them of space, and just try and upset their game plan. It's a fine balance. You have to take calculated risks occasionally, but patience has to be a big part of this, or you're just playing into your opposition hands.
We have already started here. Leipzig defeated on their travels in the first leg. Sets up an enthralling second leg here. And a shot! Dashing forward at pace. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Legia Warsaw have a free kick. And that's been levered clear. Back into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Looks to clip it forward. Got a sight of goal here. Campbell beats the offside trap. Shapes the shoots! What a wonderful goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it. An exhibition in how to finish with a minimum of fuss.
Leipzig take the lead and take charge of the tie. Just brushed off the ball there. The referee has just said play on. He's looking to get there first. They're not going to make any further progress now. Plays it out to the wing. Leipzig making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Always when you score early, it gives you such a lift, and it cast doubt in the minds of your opponents at the same time. And that pretty much sums up the difference in what we've seen. One team assured, the other a little unsure.
Played back in. Played into them. Up for the header! Harmlessly behind. There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. Forsberg. Forsberg. Defenders on the back foot. Here it comes. He's got away. That is terrific skill. Plays it in, towering header! Hits it again, but still no joy.
Well, there's nothing wrong with the service. They've just been very wasteful in the air.
Campbell. Nkunku. Schick. Aimed long and direct. Played into space out wide. Well read, he sorted that out. And it's Campbell. Schick. Forsberg. Out wide to the right. In with a header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Legia Warsaw can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
He's left his man. Lovely bit of skill there. He's got options out wide. Great leap! Oh, not the best of headers.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Going through, big chance here, and the finish! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Knocks it away. Forsberg goes looking, and the counter is on. Campbell. Schick pushes it out wide. Fires it in low. Can he finish? They've done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Leipzig are so well practiced in the art of keeping the ball through wonderful passing and movement, and a real appetite to ensure it's reflected in their goal count.
Leipzig go into the lead. Forsberg. Schick. Dinks one in. Looking for space out wide. Kunku. Schick plays it out to the flank. Has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Delicate ball. He's made sure that that won't get through. Nkunku. Schick. Played out to the right. Campbell. Really good feet. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. There is the half-time whistle. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Leipzig in control at half-time, 2-0. Gets things going for the second half. Tries to get it forward quickly. Campbell. Schick. Up he gets! That's a half-decent try.
Forsberg did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
It back. Martins. Pushes it out wide. Gets good distance on it. Keeper goes long. Schick. Oh, flags up.
Nkunku just might have a case for the ball to arrive sooner. His frustration speaks volumes here.
Gets it upfield. Schick. Martins. Schick. Out wide to the right. Campbell. He's got away. Nkunku. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Gets up to head it! Good delivery, no joy.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
What an adventurous run from a defender. He's had a shot! Yes! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Nkunku. Forsberg. Nkunku. And it's Campbell. Schick. And the flag has stayed down. In towards the middle. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
A chance to play it in.
Legia Warsaw are definitely going about this the right way.
Hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
Forsberg. Forsberg. Beautifully done. And it's hoisted clear. Well weighted. He's left his man. Hoists it high. Clears it out of harm's way. Martins. Looks to drop one in. Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Well, it was certainly an acrobatic effort. I mean, it was probably the best option for him, but they're never easy to pull off.
Nkunku. Very well to intervene. That is as far as they're going to go. And the weighted pass. Receives it from behind. Certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Keeper's got good distance on that. Leipzig haven't made a substitution yet. Forward it goes. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Legia Warsaw are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they could still have a say.
Chip through. Boots into safety. And that's been levered clear. Kunku, and it's Campbell, hit long and direct.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Martins battles to win it back.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
It's a fabulous position. He's got away. That has been clubbed away. Here's a change that was in the offing. Last one allowed.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the effort he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
It's a brilliant interception.
Legia Warsaw are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Forsberg. Chance to shoot. Shoots!
Leipzig can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
And it's Martins. Legia Warsaw have to get it into the box and hits one! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Leipzig do not know what's hit them. The tables have been turned. Forsberg. Forsberg. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Managed to get it away. Leipzig are out. Leipzig are out. All square here, but that's not enough. Damage done in the first leg, and they're done for. Considering what happened in the first game, Jim, how do you think they've done here?
Well, Peter, it was always going to be an uphill struggle, and while they've restored some pride, they lost it in the first leg.
Hello and welcome to everyone who has joined us with kick-off imminent here in the second half of this first round tie. Some have described it as a dead rubber, so significant was the gulf in the performances of the two sides in the previous leg. Whether that turns out to be the case remains to be seen. There are 90 minutes still to be played. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Well, if something's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, the outlook isn't great, Peter. It promises a difficult challenge, and along with a concerted, prolonged effort, I think Lady Luck is probably going to be needed to help their case here. Of course, a quick goal might just cause sufficient upset, but this remains a very tough ask. But they know they're going to have to produce something very close to their best.
It's got things underway. Palermo lost in the first leg away from home. And it does look as though the first knockout round is as far as they're going to go. They need some turnaround. Good challenge, he just stood firm. It's being played forward. Out wide to the right. Looks to clip it forward. Pushes it out wide. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Played back in. Crosses it in low. Cleared without complication. And through to the goalkeeper. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Out to the wing, right through the middle, and the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And it's been taken short. And it's hoisted clear. They are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim. He'll try from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back page headlines there.
Early chances, bodes well for an exciting game. Looking for space out wide. And that's been levered clear. Oh, he's found him in space. Goalkeeper's ball. Change to the score, 0-0 it remains. gently. Away from immediate danger. Breaks on here. And it's got through. Lovely bit of skill there. Here it comes. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. A searching ball out wide. Whistle's gone, that for offside? Yes, it is.
It doesn't take much sometimes, Peter. He has to adjust a little mistimed run.
Clever pass. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Turns and goes back. Can he finish? Goal! Palermo! And Palermo take the lead.
Palermo are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
Palermo take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest. And he's there to hoof it away. It's a loose ball. And it's hoisted clear. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Keeps everyone guessing. Ball swung in. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Tries to get it forward quickly. Dinamo. Shoots! Distance on that. It's come loose. Just brushed off the ball there. Aimed long and direct. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Forward it goes. Plays it out to the flank. He's made sure that that won't get through. And it's half-time here. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
That's entertainment, and as always in these circumstances, mistakes have played their part. So if they can reduce those errors, they may well pull through.
Palermo leading 1-0 at the break. That gets things going for the second half. Palermo carrying a one-goal lead. The second half is off to a flyer. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
So the lead now is 2.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
And the weighted pass, and it's got through. And play for a goal kick. For space out wide. Can he find a finish now? Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Over to the left. Done very well to intervene. Real chance to break. Tries to get it forward quickly. Aimed long and direct. Ball glued to his feet. Dinamo Moscow keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Forward it goes.
Well, goals change games, and now that clarity has been restored early in this half too, this game could take off in a direction they weren't expecting. The next phase of play requires stronger rear guard action from them now.
He's got options out wide. Going through. Steered driving on, he could shoot here. It's broken loose. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Let's be lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's gone direct, and the ball's come out. Boots it to safety. Get a throw in. This is promising. Drills one in. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Played out to the right. Looks to dink one in. Knocks it away. Clears it out of harm's way. Out to the left it goes. Hoists it high. And he just whacks it away. And it's been taken straight back. Deftly done. Hits one! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, this is alarming because of the ease in which they're getting in behind.
Palermo haven't made a substitution yet. Massive leap! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
But not by that far.
Cabore certainly could have and should have made more of that.
And help's available out wide. And shoots! Goal! Palermo! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Over to the left.
Palermo are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
In it comes. Can he put it away? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Dinamo Moscow are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Beautifully done. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, some of them are letting their emotions get the better of them. They don't want to inflame this any further. Boots it to safety. Ball's gone out of play. Hit into the middle. Danger averted for now. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Plays it out to the flank. He's left his man, shot a goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Takes it out to the wing. He's in!
Palermo have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Deep into stoppage time. Out wide to the right. And now they can launch a counter. Oh, good interception. That's it. They are out. Winners, but only up to a point. The first leg deficit proved too great to hold back, and their victory is a mere consolation on the way out. Well, considering what happened in the first game, Jim, how do you think they've done here?
Yeah, they can call it a moral victory, Peter, and nothing else. They left themselves with too much to do coming into this second leg.
Sparta Prague are back on home territory for the decisive leg of this first knockout round. And despite the disappointment last time out, there does seem to be a sense of relief in that A, they are now back at home, and B, the deficit is a relatively small one. The manager has issued a rallying call in the last few days. He's near berated the fans for not giving enough at times. And on the evidence of the attendance level here, it does seem clear that they have taken heed. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. Sparta Prague know what they have to do, and they look up for it.
Well, Peter, it's a small deficit, one that looks reversible if they can get the crowd on their side and just keep their heads against opponents whose primary objective will be pretty obvious in just trying to frustrate them and starve them of space, and just try and upset their game plan. It's a fine balance. You have to take calculated risks occasionally, but patience has to be a big part of this, or you're just playing into your opposition hands.
As you can see, we've already started here. Sparta Prague lost in the first leg away from home. That sets up an enthralling second leg here, where only a win will do. They're going to avoid a premature knockout. Get that clear. Donetsk plays it short. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Donetsk. Crosses in a low one. It's their first effort on goal.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Donetsk goes short. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Shot at goal! It's a carbon copy of their previous miss.
Sparta Prague really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
That is terrific skill. And he heaves it forward. They've played it short. Has it out wide now. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? And it's been taken short. Decent ball. Boots it to safety. Play for a throw. Sparta Prague have begun the game in high-octane fashion.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
That's been levered clear. Semikaya does well to read it and intercepts. Aimed long and direct, and it's got through. Kozak, there are a few waiting for it. Receives it from behind. Out for a throw. It's one! Keeper goes long. Cuts it out. Forward it goes. Now it's Kozak. To the keeper and go again. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. The counter is on. Dochkal lobs it in gently, looking for space out wide. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Kozak, out to the left it goes. Dochkal. He's come loose. The assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Oh, we're talking fractions.
And it's Kozak. Oh, good interception. Plays it out to the wing. He's cut it out. There really wasn't very much in that, far away from being a telling final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Kozak, and he's straight offside.
His anticipation is good, Peter, but his timing isn't. He read the situation and then went and spoiled it.
Kozak, and now they can launch a counter. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's made sure that that won't get through. Goes long. Serikaya knocks it away, turns and goes back. Cleared without complication. He's left his man, fires it in low. And he's got good distance. Who's chasing? Out towards the flank. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Nicely measured pass. Goes for goal! Goal! Sparta! Sparta Prague! And they have an aggregate lead. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Sparta Prague take the lead and take charge of the tie. Sparta Prague got their goal at the end of the first half, and it's 1-0. That's a foul, free kick's been given. It forward. Kozak. Pushes it out wide. Pumps it into the area. Boots it to safety. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. That'll be the last act of the first half. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Sparta Prague come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting. There is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And we're off again.
Sparta Prague going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Well positioned to make that interception. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
It's Kozak. Oh, Red, he sorted that out. It's a promising run he's making on the right. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Looking to break out here. He's played him through. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Sparta Prague know they can rely on the counter, and they've just expressed a warning.
Fine defending there. And it's Dochka. Sparta Prague just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Played towards the front men. Goes for the cross. Massive leap! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Slovan Liberec can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Gets it back. Gets into a dangerous position. Out wide to the right. And it's hoisted clear. Is that once more? Dinks one in. Kozak! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Plays it out to the flank. Played out to the right. Going through. Gets good distance on it. That's been won straight back. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Here it comes. Kozak. Really good feet. Sprayed out wide. Throw. Semikaya gets it away. Gets it back. Hoists it high. The defence can get it clear. Lovely bit of skill. Time to deliver. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Gets on the end of it. Danger averted for now. Well, it's normally around now that the managers think about making changes. Out wide to the right. And he's there to hoof it away. Good clearance and very necessary. Aimed long and direct. Tries lifting it over. It's gone a long way up and away. Time for a change in personnel.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by...
Meets it first time! And it's hoisted clear. He's gone for it! That is wayward. be another change here. Tries to get it forward quickly. Tries to stroke it through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Slovan Liberec are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
He's got away. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Knocks it away.
Sparta Prague are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Hits one! Dispatched clinically! And that puts them back in front on aggregate. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the effort he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Sparta Prague do not know what's hit them. The tables have been turned. Aimed long and direct. Sparta Prague are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
They need something heroic now, or a lucky break, or a kind refereeing decision. Anything. Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what possessed him to do that, Peter, I have no idea. It's not in keeping with the quality of the performance.
That's a corner. Yes, it is. Gets up to head it! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
To play it through.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Played back in, pushes it out wide, back into the middle. And that has been clubbed away. Out of play for a goal kick. The changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Hoists it high. Played into space out wide. That's it! They are out! Sparta Prague are out. All square here, but that's not enough. Damage done in the first leg, and they're done for. Considering what happened in the first game, Jim, how do you think they've done here?
Yeah, they can call it a moral victory, Peter, and nothing else. They left themselves with too much to do coming into this second leg.
Real Betis are back on home territory for the decisive leg of this first knockout round, and despite the disappointment last time out, there does seem to be a sense of relief in that A, they are now back at home, and B, the deficit is a relatively small one. The manager has issued a rallying call in the last few days. He's near berated the fans for not giving enough at times, and on the evidence of the attendance level here, it does seem clear that they have taken heed. We are in the port city of Porto, and this unmistakably the Estadio do Dragão. Blue, certainly the colour. Real Betis know what they have to do, and they look up for it.
Well, Peter, it's a small deficit, one that looks reversible if they can get the crowd on their side and just keep their heads against opponents whose primary objective will be pretty obvious in just trying to frustrate them and starve them of space, and just try and upset their game plan. It's a fine balance. You have to take calculated risks occasionally, but patience has to be a big part of this, or you're just playing into your opposition hands.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Real Betis defeated on their travels in the first leg. That is a result that leaves them staring elimination in the face. Guardado. Back into the middle. And it's Fekir. He goes long. Knocks it away. Aimed long and direct. And the counter is on. And he's searching through. Acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Away from immediate danger. And it's hoisted clear. Got options out wide, and a header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
Positions himself well and cuts it out. Keeper's got good distance on that. Gets it back. Decent looking ball. And he's onside. That has sent him sprawling.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
What an adventurous run from a defender. Oh, that is lovely footwork. It's one! Saved only by poor finishing.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
And it's Canales. Real Betis are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Gets wrestled off the ball.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Juan B. Christian Teo. There's no flag. Nice one too. He slid it through. That's gone a long way up and away. Great ball and Fekir! That really should have hit the net.
Well, the control on receipt was far better than the control on dispatch.
Canales. Christian Teo. Mondi. Guardado. Forward it goes. Hoists it high. Fekir. Guardado. It's a loose ball. Guardado. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Juanmi. Canales. Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? Aimed long and direct. Going through. Here comes the corner. Up he gets! Oh, it's gone in! And Mallorca have the lead! However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Juanmi. Fekir. Real Betis are seeing plenty of the ball at the moment, but still they trail. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. 30 minutes gone. Beautifully done. Gets it upfield. Guardado. And it's Fekir. Morbi. Juanmi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And here's the chance to counter. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Juanmi tries to stroke it through. It's Fekir! Forward it goes. Real Betis are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Guardado. Way back and they start again. Keeper goes long. Played out to the right. Played into space out wide. Great leap! Canales. And it's Fekir. Got through to him. Keeps everyone guessing. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defence. There's the end of the first half. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, it hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
That's the start of another 45 minutes.
I think they've got to go out at the start of this second half now and set a tone that smacks of intent and determination. Should they manage it, I think they can find a way back.
Laid back in. Over to the left. Looking for a decent ball in. So who's he picking out? Christian Theo plays it forward. And the flag has stayed down. A chance to play it in. Canales. Juan Mi. Cooks through there. Now it's Fekir. Really good feet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Canales battles to win it back. So who's he picking out? Has to pick out a teammate. And he just whacks it away. Out to the left it goes. And that's been leave it clear. Canales cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Now surely has a swing at it. Yes, it's in. Real Betis back on level terms.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Real Betis get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Forward it goes. Bartra did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's Juan Mi. Juan Mi stuck out a leg for a good challenge. Aimed low and direct. Juan Mi. Tries to get it forward quickly. Lovely bit of skill there. Who's getting there? Lobs it in gently. Now it's Theo. Another chance from a corner. And it's hoisted clear.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
And the through ball is intercepted. It's come loose. Aimed long and direct. Plays it out to the wing. Fakir. Fakir has it in a wide position, so what next? Well, it's normally around now that the managers think about making changes. Nice touch. Here's the cross. It's in! And they're back in front! So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Mallorca, 2 up and into a position of real strength.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Fakir is desperately calling for it out wide. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Juanmi. Towering header! Oh, it's there!
You know, we may be looking at another classic here, and I'm not going to guess what's going to happen next, but that is great togetherness and resolve.
Great delivery and a finish to match.
Oh, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Plays it out to the flank. Joaquin. And it's Juanmi. Canales. Boots it to safety. Back in, going for goal! Oh, great save, real class.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Mallorca making another change here. Knocks it away.
Real Betis are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
He's through. Got a size of goal. Can he score? It's a goal! Into the lead once more. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that favour.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
That has changed the dynamic somewhat. Bartra plays it forward. Fekir. Canales. Juanmi. That's a foul. And it's hoisted clear. Ricardo plays it short, tries to get some whip on it. Can he put it away? Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Back into the middle. It's Baba. Canales. Clear. Fekir. Canales. Fekir. Fekir. Deftly done. And that's been levered clear. Fekir, he's left his man, and it's hoisted clear. Real Betis are out. Real Betis now out. Outmanoeuvred in both legs, and on balance, the inferior side throughout. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, it's the end of an adventure that will have taught them a great deal about how to handle these games in the future. If losing does make you stronger, they'll certainly be back.
Velez Sarsfield come into this second leg brimming with confidence following what turned out to be a truly convincing win last time out, a performance for which they were rightly lauded. Of course, there were the customary voices about exercising caution when their boss faced the press last night, but the general feeling seems to be that the job is more or less done, a mood that is clearly reflected in the atmosphere here. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. So raring to go here, eager to finish the job and move on.
Yeah, it's going to take a momentous change in fortune to overturn this. I think when you're in such a commanding position, there's no need to go chasing goals again here. They've afforded themselves a chance to control the tempo of this second leg and make the opposition come up with something a little more special. They could end up nibbling at a carcass if they play this right.
There's the whistle. Velez Sarsfield are back on familiar territory, having secured victory in the first leg. And they look safe for a place in the last 8, unless things take a drastic turn for the worse here. Cuts it out. Shots on! Grenier. Over to the left. Cargo. Beautifully executed. Oh, that is lovely footwork. He's had a shot! And he's found the net! Deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is his. Velez Sarsfield take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest. Velez Sarsfield are already ahead, the perfect start.
Always when you score early, it gives you such a lift and it casts doubt in the minds of your opponents at the same time. And that pretty much sums up the difference in what we've seen. One team assured, the other a little unsure.
Grenier clips one through. And he's cut it out. Out towards the flank. And it's got through. Boots it to safety. Get that clear. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Zonzi gets rid without sophistication. Room for a shot. Aimed low and direct. And he just whacks it away. Can he finish? Sticks it away! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Oh, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better. Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
It's Niang. Surely. Lovely bit of skill there. And a shot! There to hoof it away. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away.
There's a lot of movement up front.
Yeah, I've noticed that those front players are working very hard, dropping deeper.
Yeah, and I just think it keeps the opposition off guard with so much switching of position. Keeping shape is much harder.
Keeps it out wide. Now, can he capitalise? That intervention was very necessary. Zonzi goes looking. Defenders on the back foot. Yang. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Cargo. Forward it goes. Throw in. Been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Velez Sarsfield are ahead here. It's been a good half for them. It's Gargo. Played back in. Ball. Who's going to get there? And it Well, with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Grenier. Beautifully done. Yang looking to get on the end of this. And the keeper's in command. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Morale. Grenier. And it's Niang and Zonzi. And it's half-time here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Velez Sarsfield ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. Start of the second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Yang. Grenier. And Zonzi. Pops it in gently. And that's been levered clear. It's a loose ball. Good clearance and very necessary. He's made sure that that won't get through. Ball's gone out of play. Looks to dink one in. And it's hoisted clear. There's a long ball. And play for a goal kick. Niang. Whistle's gone, that for offside? Yes, it is.
Niang only needed to check his run slightly and he was in the clear.
Keeper goes long. Fernando Gargo. Plays it back. Gets good distance on it. Zonzi. Stade Rennais keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
And it's Grenier. Plays it out to the wing. Nicely controlled. Timely intervention. Yang. He's He's got options out wide. Time to deliver. Yang. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's come loose. Tries to get it forward quickly. Velez, Sarsfield haven't made a substitution yet. Aimed long and direct. That's gone a long way up and away. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Looking to shoot! And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Danger averted for now. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Shot's on! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Morale. And it's Niang. Grenier. Plays it out to the flank. Back into the middle. Forward it goes. Looking to break out here. Niang. Niang! No, he's missed it.
Stade Rennais are looking quite mean on the counter, and combating that requires even more meanness.
To get it forward quickly. And help's available out wide. Now a chance to break. He's got away. Goes for goal! Grenier goes short. Yang pumps it into the area. He just whacks it away. Aimed long and direct. Out to the left it goes. Forward it goes. And now they can launch a counter. Yang. Fine defending there. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken. Chance! Chooses to go back. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Plays it out to the wing. That is terrific skill. That has been clubbed away. Chance! And he has been fouled there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. That certainly wasn't one of his best. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Good ball. Has a pop! It's in! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Stade Rennais grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Knocks it away. Nice touch. And that's been well dealt with. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, really good feet from him. So who's he picking out? He's tried one! Zonzi. Aimed long and direct. Paid to a promising move. Oh, great ball! Tries to get it forward quickly. Chance to break. And it's Gargo. Crunching tackle. That's lovely. Here it comes. decided that had to be done. And the referee brings it to a close. First hurdle cleared, on to the next one. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of a match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises everybody, the whole performance, and I think they were certainly more fluid as a result of the early goal.
Apoel are in need of something pretty special here. They are a side very much on the brink, following a first leg performance described by their boss as thoroughly disappointing, and barring some sort of pretty dramatic change in their fortune, It looks as though this is going to be their last participation in the competition this season. The law of averages states that once every so often a big performance and extraordinary turnaround will occur, but it is hard to see here. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Apoel are very much on the brink here, and they have 90 minutes to make something happen.
Yeah, the outlook isn't great, Peter. It promises a difficult challenge, and along with a concerted, prolonged effort, I think Lady Luck is probably going to be needed to help their case here. Of course, a quick goal might just cause sufficient upset, but this remains a very tough ask. But they know they're going to have to produce something very close to their best.
So that's got things underway. Apoel were defeated on their travels in the first leg. And it does look as though the first knockout round is as far as they're going to go. They need some turnaround. Tries to get it forward quickly. Boots it to safety. Has gone out. And it's hoisted clear. Throw it. Koscielny. Aimed long and direct. Could be thinking about a shot here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's sprayed out wide. Hoists it high. Neat exchange. And that's been levered clear.
Bordeaux have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
He's made certain that won't get through. There really wasn't very much in that, far away from being a telling final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey. Each team knows that they're still well below standard, and it's a question of which can find a way out.
That's been won straight back. Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? Oh, it is over the line. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Clears it out of harm's way. Gets it back. And he's there to hoof it away. Plays it out to the wing. No, that's overhit. Help's available out wide. Gets good distance on it.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
Over to the left. Gets up to head it! Oh, just needed a better contact.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Battles to win it back. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Nicely controlled. Chance to header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Bordeaux can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Forward it goes. Gets wrestled off the ball. And back to base. Koscielny. Been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's got through. He's in space and looking for options. It's on a plate. Out to the left it goes. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Ball-mouth action yet. Really good feet. Can he put it away? It's gone a long way up and away. And he just whacks it away. He's found his man. Looks to clip it forward. Knocks it away. And that's a throw. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. In once, great leap! Goal! Apoel! And right on half-time, that is telling. just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Big occasion. There's the end of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
That's entertainment, and as always in these circumstances, mistakes have played their part. So if they can reduce those errors, they may well pull through.
Apoel, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. We're underway again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Shelny with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Floats one over. Diving header! Great effort, he flew in with courage.
A good attempt. The ball was at a lovely height too.
Shelny. Tries to get it forward quickly. Defending was strong and firm. Aimed low and direct. Time to deliver. Goes for goal! And out to safety. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Tries to get it forward quickly. Played back in. Beautifully executed. Forward it goes. Apoel got their goal at the end of the first half, and it's 1-0. Out towards the flank. Has it out wide now. The assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
I thought he might just get the benefit of any doubt then.
Savic.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. How about a shot? And he's onside. Over to the left. Cleared without complication. And the counter is on. Going through. It's a promising ball. He That's another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-have. That's a foul. Free kick's been given. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
He's left his man. He goes long, looking for space out wide. Play for a goal kick. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Plays it out to the flank. And that has been clubbed away. Aimed long and direct. First substitutions will be coming up pretty soon. That's a throw.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Plays it out to the wing. That is terrific skill. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, how good is he? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. And he's produced a beauty. Apoel give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Well, here is the rate we were told to expect. The Prévis. Forward it goes. And the weighted pass. And that's been levered clear. Played it short. Played it. He's had a go! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, they're definitely going about things the right way, Peter. A goal soon can bolster energy levels now.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Gets it upfield. Sholny spreads it towards the left. Crunching tackle. Apoel have it back and they can go again. Out to the left it goes. Real chance to break. Tries to get it forward quickly. Nice one too. Cross deflected behind for a corner. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Surely he scores! Has a pop! It's broken loose! Knocks it away. And he heaves it forward. What a throw in. Time for a change in personnel.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Base. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Fires, he'll have a dip! There's a goal! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! You've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Bordeaux, their final change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
So now the difference is 3. Got options out wide. Aimed long and direct. De Préville. He's not going to get that. Here's a change that was in the offing. Last one allowed.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
He's got away. Whipped in. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. That's a poor kick by the keeper, he's just given it straight back. Lobs it in gently, gets it, big chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Yeah, but I really like that link-up there. I think something I'm sure they can work on again and get it right.
Just brushed off the ball there. Tries to get it forward quickly. That's it! They are out! Apoel claim a hollow victory. Winners here in the second leg, but not by enough to turn the tie round, and they go out. Given the outcome of the first game, Jim, what are you thinking now?
Well, Peter, it was always going to be an uphill struggle, and while they've restored some pride, they lost it in the first leg.
Brugge are back on home territory for the decisive leg of this first knockout round, and despite the disappointment last time out, there does seem to be a sense of relief in that A, they are now back at home, and B, the deficit is a relatively small one. The manager has issued a rallying call in the last few days. He's near berated the fans for not giving enough at times, and on the evidence of the attendance level here, it does seem clear that they have taken heed. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. Brugge know what they have to do, and they look up for it.
Well, Peter, it's a small deficit, one that looks reversible if they can get the crowd on their side and just keep their heads against opponents whose primary objective will be pretty obvious in just trying to frustrate them and starve them of space, and just try and upset their game plan. It's a fine balance. You have to take calculated risks occasionally, but patience has to be a big part of this, or you're just playing into your opposition hands.
And that gets things running. Brugge lost in the first leg away from home. That sets up an enthralling second leg here, where only a win will do if they're going to avoid a premature knockout. And he's going long. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Unas. Well, they can break here. Plays it out to the flank. Una. And he's shapes the shoots. Took a deflection. Away from immediate danger. Sets the throw. It's well read. Forward it goes. Crosses it in low. Danger averted for now. Now a chance to break. Going through. Dante. Plays it forward. Well, that's where he wants it. Pulled back for that one. Boots it to safety. Oh, really good feet from him. Nice are taking a simple, modern approach here.
Yeah, but I'm all for simplicity, Peter. If it works, it's good enough.
Clearance and very necessary. Una. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges? Look at the defender bombing forward. Really good feet. Plays it in. Another chance from a corner. It's anyone's ball. Has gone out. Dante tries to get it forward quickly, and that's a throw. He goes long, tried to play it through.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Goalless at the moment. Aimed long and direct. Ball is over the line. Gets into some space. Has a pop! That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
There's a long ball, and it's got through. If referee's given a throw. Whipped in. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Unas. That is as far as they're going to go. Back to the keeper. Keeper's got good distance on that. Tries to dink it in. Aimed wide. Don't able to reach that. Looking for space out wide. Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? Lovely bit of skill there. Knocks it away. Play for a throw. Throw in. Forward it goes. Dante. And back to base. Gets it upfield. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Shots on! And he's found the net! They have edged ahead overall.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Brugge take the lead and take charge of the tie. Dante goes looking. Here it comes. Dashing forward at pace. Shot at goal! He scores! Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Keeper goes long. Over to the left. Defenders on the back foot. Brugge are in control here on the brink of half-time. Tries to get it forward quickly. Breakthrough came in the final moments of the first period, and it's 1-0. Now the counter. Simon Mignolet gets it upfield. He's played him through. Can he find a finish now? Hits it! Tries to get it forward quickly. Action of the first half. So there you have it, a close fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. How would you review the first half?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Brugge head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. The second half gets underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Aimed low and direct. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Forward it goes. To add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, when one or two others were maybe a tad slow at restarting this game, then up steps a big character who was simply switched on and bright, and he sparked another advantage for his team at an important stage. It augurs well.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where, didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Cuts it out. And the shot! Get it forward quickly. He's made sure that that won't get through. Brugge could be on the counter here. Plays it out to the wing. Crunching tackle.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary, moves it forward. And it's hoisted clear. Out to the left it goes. to the left it goes. Shoots! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Played out to the right. Crosses in a low one. Goes for it! Outstanding save to keep that out. To thread it through. Over it comes. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And the counter is on. He's got options out wide. Good idea, just poorly executed. Over to the left. Aimed long and direct. Dinks one in. Delightful ball. He's had a go! And he should have made it 4.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Tries lifting it over. Played into space out wide. It's a loose ball.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Looking for space out wide. Una, he's had a shot! Goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Aimed long and direct. Dante knocks it away.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Into the air, shapes for an overhead. That really should have hit the net.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Loose. He's looked long this time. Brugge, big chance! It's in! Time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. So the lead now is 2. Oh, good interception. Can he finish? Out wide to the right. It's a promising ball. Just brushed off the ball there. Gets good distance on it. He's gone for it! That is a class save. He had to be at his best.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Done very well to intervene. It's one! In it goes! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Brugge can make their change now with a break in play.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Brugge tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
There's the delivery. Mitrovic breaks on here. Oh, real chance! In once more. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. First hurdle cleared. On to the next one. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Look, this is a good win for me. They know they've got the organisation and the discipline, and that's what gave them the platform to go on and win this.
Well, we welcome you to our coverage of the return leg of this first round tie. The outcome of the first leg could hardly have been more convincing. It leaves the general consensus being that the second leg should be little more than a mere procession, and you can understand why folk are feeling that. Well, there have been some notable comebacks over the history of this competition. The odds here do not look at all good. This must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Shakhtar Donetsk were so obviously the better side in the first leg. Same again would do nicely.
Yeah, it's going to take a momentous change in fortune to overturn this. I think when you're in such a commanding position, there's no need to go chasing goals again here. They've afforded themselves a chance to control the tempo of this second leg and make the opposition come up with something a little more special. They could end up nibbling at a carcass if they play this right.
So that's got things underway. Shakhtar Donetsk are back home, having earned a lead in the away leg. They look safe for a place in the last 8, unless things take a drastic turn for the worse here. Plays it out to the wing. And now they can launch a counter. Aimed long and direct. Forward it goes. Chance! And he goes for goal!
Oh, looking at that, the defence was beaten.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. To the goalkeeper. All the way back, and they start again. Looking to force his way through. Floats one over. Shapes the shoot! And that's been levered clear. Saved only by poor finishing.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Brushed off the ball there. Shakhtar Donetsk applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Ball's come loose, and the chase is on. To the keeper and try something new. Still goalless. Out to the left it goes. Oh, he's not going to get that. For a throw-in. good distance on it. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Deftly done. Looking for space out wide. Knocks it away. Crosses in a low one. Clearance and very necessary. He's left his man. Keeper's got good distance on that. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
He's got away. Lovely bit of skill. Pumps it into the area. And it's hoisted clear. Crowd calling for him to shoot. He's gone for it! That is wayward.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
Slid it through. The shot's on! He's gone for it! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Just whacks it away. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And that's been levered clear. The worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. He's had a shot! Goal! Shakhtar Donetsk!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Shakhtar Donetsk give themselves the perfect start. Can they build on it? Shakhtar Donetsk got their goal at the end of the first half, and the score is 1-0. Stepanenko. Swept in. It's gone a long way up and away. Boots it to safety. Crosses it in low. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Stepanenko. Played into space out wide. Going for goal! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. And the team still separated by one goal, but it should be very different.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Shakhtar Donetsk leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the second half gets underway.
Shakhtar Donetsk really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Over to the left. Here it comes. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He'll have a dip! He's missed, but not by that far.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Plays it out to the wing. Gets into some space. Going through. It's out for a goal kick. Battles to win it back. Stepanenko. On the right now, what's on? That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And he's going long. And it's hoisted clear. To clip it forward. Out of play for a goal kick.
Donetsk.
Ahead here by what is still the only goal.
Played into space out wide.
It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Stepanenko. Has a hit! Tries to get it forward quickly. Well, it's normally around now that the managers think about making changes. Forward it goes. Played back in. Out towards the flank. Goes for the cross. And that's been repelled. Out to the left it goes. Gets his foot in there. And he heaves it forward. Aimed long and direct, back into the middle, cuts it out. He's played him through. Can he put it away? Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Aimed long and direct, swung over into the middle, repelled by the keeper, and he just whacks it away. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Away from immediate danger. Played out to the right. Tings it out wide. Made sure that won't get through.
Well, decisiveness has deserted them, Peter. They need precision, and it's sadly absent.
It's a loose ball. Oh, great ball! The defence can get it clear.
Well, to be honest, I think they're all show and no substance. Where's the final product?
Looks to dink one in. And that's been levered clear. Well played, he saw that coming. 1-0 as we head towards the end. And the counter is on. Plays it out to the wing. He's got options out wide. Time to deliver. Oh, well played.
He's taken that really cleanly.
He's got away. He's through the middle. Well positioned to make that interception. It's a promising ball. Striding forward, facing goal. Drilled in low. Looking to shoot, and the ball's come out. Ball's loose, and he's after it. And he's got good distance. Who's chasing? So that's it. It is all over. First hurdle cleared. On to the next one.
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.